Making art and painting is essentially an act of play, like making music, building Lego, or throwing twigs in the river, purely for the experience of watching them drift along the water. Once you see this, it is clear that your process must be joyful and liberating, not fearful and constrained. Howdy! I'm the painting guy, and today I will show you how to free up your painting. But first, let's introduce to you my character, Captain Roger. Pirate, mercenary, sailor. Quite the symbol for freedom. I imagine her standing there in the morning, the sunlight hitting her face through the morning fog, her getting ready for the day, for the action ahead. That's the story I'm going for. The destination. The feel I want to portray. There are many ways towards the story. Many ways to show this. So never limit yourself to one of these ways. Because if you choose one right way to do something, you also choose a billion wrong ones. And you don't want to play that game. So know your destination, but be free to go around and find the way that works best. Colors. Let's get started. As usually, I prepared some black and white and a few basic colors. I got 2 blue tones, aquamarine and ultramarine, to give the feel of the sea and the roughness of the sea. Some brown and yellows, get the wood, the clean wood. It's not rotten wood that's hit by the sun in this morning. And some red to give accents to the hair and make the skin. That's the basic scheme I'm going for. But let's find out together how I will use these colors, how I will adapt, and how the model will look. Because I don't know, but I want to find it out. Fuck. Oh man. Today, everything that could go wrong goes wrong. But this exactly shows what I wanted to show. If you just like to create and like to do things, everything. No. Almost everything. Not everything can go wrong, but when you're free inside, it won't matter to you, because you can still like the challenge. Think of it like this. When you hit a roadblock, you got 2 options. One option is to just go somewhere else, and then continue to go where you wanted to go. Just go around it. The second one is to accept the challenge, to have a great time doing it anyway, even if everything doesn't seem like it. But don't bang your head against the wall trying the same thing over and over again. Change it up to something unexpected. Red hair. Let's just bring it in. Often people say, be subtle in the beginning, you can always add more later. But actually, I think it's quite the other way around. When you go in the right direction, with confidence, and you think it's the perfect direction and just went a bit too far, you can turn around and go where you came from. It's not going back, it's going forward in the direction you came from. Looking good, looking good. I like to say I always overtake myself, because when I do that, I make more mistakes. And the more mistakes I make, the more I learn. I wouldn't know how to achieve the things I'm imagining if I just stood there thinking about them. Knowing what you want is really valuable. It's better than any plan. But knowing what you want, other than many people say, it's not easy. I would even say that it's far away from easy. That it's actually pretty hard, and when you got all these options, it's hard to choose which option you want to take and what you want to do. I remember when I was quite little in primary school, I had the assignment to write a story, just thinking of one, imagining. I sat there for hours, thinking, what should I write? I could write this, that, how do I know which one will be better? And that was a real problem back then, but I found a solution for it, because it doesn't actually matter which path you take as long as you enjoy it. You could have painted it like this, or I could have made it green or pink or I don't know what. If I just went with it, adapted and created something that belongs together and something that works as a whole, the individual decision won't matter. The care, the attention you put into it. That's the real key. That's where I think art happens. It's not the physical painting, it's not the craft, it's not all these things that people think, but it's when you make room for it. Yourself, be quiet, and let things happen the way that they feel right, that they belong together. A big part to make this happen is to pay attention, to look at things. Because I got this text here, I wrote about half a year ago. It says, you can only paint what you can imagine. You can only imagine what you can see. And you can only see what you pay attention to. Just look at things. Look how the light behaves in different rooms, different environments. Look at the atmosphere. Look how it feels. Everything is right where. You just need to pay attention. And you will see the painting is just seeing in reverse. So, this was quite a time. I don't got that much time anymore. So, I will see you in another day. Howdy howdy, it's a bright new day, and let's get this paint job done in an epic montage. Very good, very good. You know, in this world it can be often quite hard to find your own voice. But art is the perfect place to do it. Remember the things I said to you. First, think of a story. What do you want to portray? What do you want to show? What do you want to make people see? Then, remember, there's not one way to show it. There are many ways that work. Just choose one that works for you, and it will be the perfect one. If you are not sure what works for you or what you want to do, remember, make space for it. It's okay to not know. I didn't knew what color of hair I wanted, but when I saw the red, I just instantly, that's it, found it. If you are able to adapt, you can very often work without a plan, but you need a destination. And for this, the story helps. Often it doesn't matter what brilliancy there is or what technique behind it, as long as it's a coherent thing, a coherent story. So make your miniature feel like one thing. When you got all this mastered, there's one more step. It's to bring in emotion and your own experience. And for that one, oh boy, I got a video coming up in 2 weeks. As soon as I upload it, you will find it here. It will be worth it. So worth it. Have a great time, enjoy it, see you next time.